going to have a quick stream here, casting or watching Lordlame versus Dirtbox, best of 5, DM4, and then followed by best of 5, DM2, Loctar versus Reload. Interesting games. There's been quite a bit of trash talking between these two guys. Probably the biggest trash talkers in the scene facing each other in a grudge match, you could say. It'll be interesting. Hello everyone in the chat. What do you think, who will win? Lordlame or Dirtbox? And you could give your predictions for Loctar versus Reload as well. Yeah, good morning. It's quite early for Quakeworld, isn't it? I feel like this first game, or both games are, but somehow, perhaps especially this first game, is difficult to predict. Last time they played, Dirtbox won, I think, at QH LAN. But now with high pings and Lordlame with a lot more experience, it will probably be closer, especially being DM4, which Lordlame has played a lot and has improved on quite a bit. He's not that plus back CS player anymore that he used to be. He still uses those tactics every once in a while, and he's probably one of the most patient players in the scene, but he knows how to attack as well, and I think he can use his reputation, if you will, to his advantage quite well, because most or many people expect him to just fall back all the time and take things very cautiously, but then I think Lame knows that, and he really uses that to his advantage, attacking when the opponent doesn't really expect it to happen. And, well, also just changing position when the opponent thinks that Lame will just sit, for example, at red, or, no, sorry, not at red, at Mega. So he might get out from Mega totally for free, just because the opponent assumes that he will be staying there. Pings are very even, 144. So can't blame it on the ping, at least completely. Of course, you can always use the argument that you are just not used to this kind of ping. But on the other hand, I wouldn't say that the Australians are playing with this kind of pings either. But it is, of course, a different game with 144 4 ping. Alright, Butters, you think that Lordlame takes a 3-2? I think you might be right, but it's very difficult to say. Dirtbox's style is totally different from Lordlame's, I would say, but... He has the experience, but on the other hand, Lordlame has been very active lately. Like, lately meaning the last 3 years or so, perhaps even a bit more. So, like I said, he has been improving. And his DM4 is solid. It's not perfect by any means, but it is quite solid. It's not no pushover here. Alright, Dirtbox readying up. And if you didn't know, after this we will play... we will watch, and, well, Loctar and Reload will play their DM2 best of 5. That is what we are waiting for, but I have to say that this is an interesting game as well. Especially after all the shit talking. Discord. Right. Dirtbox is anxious to play. And here we go. Dirtbox with the better start here. Not quite the perfect start, but almost. Getting red, getting LG for free. Opponent at Mega, of course, has that Mega to work with and Rocket, but it's very difficult to get out from there. Lordlame being patient as ever, probably waiting for the next Mega. Yeah, that's what I thought. Very few people are ready to do it, but it does make sense, especially... Oh dear! Defrag, that is unbelievable. And the mid-air to follow as well. Wow. Crazy scenes there. Lordlame actually winning the fight against Dirtbox is full red with only 89 HP because he didn't get the Mega. And then getting telefragged, and then getting a red spawn, and here we saw what I told you, that sometimes Lordlame can be more aggressive than you would think. He attacked without waiting for the Mega, for the red after the spawn, and then got mid-aired. Oh, that was a strange attack by Dirtbox. He should have known better. There was no way Lordlame was going to let him attack there. Easy frag. Too easy. Nice rocket by Dirtbox. Now a chance to get that red. Very good spawn as well. And Lame couldn't go to Mega either because he knew that the Mega would be up. Just to fall back for the yellow. Oh, nice rocket. Dirtbox is so weak as well, 17 HP. Lame getting out. He had a good chance there with the nades. Just missed everything. He's going back to Mega? Really? That was such a strange decision. I understand that you might want to defend Mega if you are already there, but when you have made your way out, going back in with a rocket jump doesn't make any sense. Might have made a bit more sense if he had gone there with full green, but then after the rocket jump you have lost quite a bit of that green armor. Now he's dead. Yep. Well, a decent amount of damage and getting the yellow. Not horrible, especially Dirtbox not getting the Mega, so not with a huge stack advantage. Or not advantage at all, but he has the positional advantage and he has LG. So only 3 rockets left. Okay. That was a nice rocket jump attack. Very well done. And he got the LG now from the pack there. Now he has to be really careful because Dirtbox wants to attack for sure. Yeah. That was actually a wise move. Many people would just wait there. Try to fight for the red. Ouch. Rocket was painful. Rocket jump there. He maybe even could have attacked. Hard to say how much Dirtbox had left there. But now it's too late again. Dirtbox has been perhaps a bit reckless with his attacks. In my opinion, he should prepare the attacks a bit better and then concentrate on getting those spawn frags. But he has killed Lame 2 times at Mega very swiftly, so it's not all that bad. Mega in 4. Now I hope Dirtbox won't attack just as the Mega spawned. I wonder if he heard the Mega now. Yeah. Well played by Lame. He just should have rocket jumped to the GL side, not to the mid. Could have given him an opening to get to the armors. But I like the rocket jump, just not the destination. Yeah, now Dirtbox had all the time in the world to gather those rockets. I wonder how many he has left. 7. Oh, rocket would have been so much better there. Well, that red spawn will do. And now rocket jump to the yellow. Yellow is up, man. You have 30 red left. Really could have used that yellow. Especially because I'm sure he didn't know that Lame spawned Mega. So he might have lost the yellow to Lame, but well, things worked out. Not because he played better though. That red spawn was extremely lucky. Lame, you need this frag. Okay, you got it. No mid-air rocket. I wanted to see it. He should have at least tried for the mid-air rocket. Not an easy one by any means, but would have given him a chance. Okay, 90 seconds to go, 5 frags. Anything can still happen. Lame just needs to get that stack. Or the frags. I find it surprising that Dirtbox gave those frags away so easily. Or the first frag. The second was a spawn frag basically. Couldn't have stopped it from happening. Okay, Lame needs to be careful, don't be too aggressive now. And Dirbox gets this LG. Now this is dangerous. Lame keeps pushing recklessly, but he got the frag. Quite often you see people who are behind in frags, time is running out, attacking kind of in panic, a bit too early and giving away frags, and well, Lame kind of did, but he made it work. Now it's a 1 frag game. Dirtbox knows that he has to attack, but he didn't do it. Wow, what a game! Extremely close, 2 frags. Extremely low given damages as well, 4,700, 3,800. LG 20% for both. But well, 144 ping. Not very easy with things like that. Now, a bit more even start. Lame this time with the better spawn. SG damage there. Doesn't hurt Dirtbox too much, there's plenty of HP and he only has green anyway. There I think Lame should have attacked. He was pretty much out of there already. And now he just kept on wasting his rockets. Luckily made it out from there without hitting any of the nades. Nice LG attack by Dirtbox though. Well deserved frag, I guess. Perhaps a bit too brave to attack with such a stack. Normally, he made it work. Right. Seems like Lane is perhaps losing the LG battles a bit now. Dirtbox feeling confident with his. Again, eating the spam. Oh, why the switch to LG? One more rocket would have been so much better than the LG there. There you can see the difference in their play styles. Dirtbox just doesn't have the patience to wait there at red for the next one. It just rocket jumped out. Again, that rocket jump didn't really achieve anything, I would say. Just getting rid of his own yellow, because there was no way he was going to make it to yellow before Lame got it. And he had plenty of time to make it to red before it spawned. He has plenty of time. Needs to keep it together. Yellow gone to Lame now. Okay, that's good. Ouch, he hit the hole though. He must have seen it. Nice attack. That's really impressive. A difficult attack to pull off in the first place, and with that kind of ping. Might have done it on purpose with LG, that attack, by the way. Normally I would go in with a rocket, but with that kind of ping, it's so easy to hit yourself after going through a teleport that going in with LG makes more sense. Why would you go there? The first peek was fine, but then when you realize that Lame knows that you are there, you're bound to be trapped there, and you know that you have 4 stack. And Dirtbox needs a lot more patience. Nade jump. I wonder if Dirtbox was surprised by it, or was it just a bit too late for him to react? Nice stuff. No, he lost almost all of his red. That would be... Yes, a good spam rocket. Too bad he hit the wall with the other one. Really could have been a frag for him. Not that. Together with that boar and now dying to that. That's easy frags for Lame. Yep. Lame was just waiting there next to the red. Quite well played. That could have been a frag there. Could have been a good frag as well. Lame with still 82 red left, but he was so weak that one rocket would have killed him. Now he wisely made his way to Mega. It'll be very difficult to kill him now. The full yellow as well. And Lame knows it, now he's going for the frag. Smells the blood. Yep. Still has the HP to rocket jump. Dirtbox must feel that Lame should be very weak already, but just that mega health can throw you off so much. Because you don't usually have players running around DM4 with both mega and full yellow. Oh dear, I was just about to say that this game is over, and it probably is, but that at least gave Dirtbox a slight chance. It's still a 10 frag game. 2 minutes to go. This is extremely unlikely that Dirtbox can pull it off, but yeah. I think it's GG, but let's see if Dirtbox can prove us wrong, or at least prove me wrong. Ten frags against Lordlame in DM4 in 2 minutes when you're trailing. That is a challenge for sure. And not happening, it seems, because now it's 13 frags. Dirtbox definitely has the skills to beat Lame here, but he needs a lot more patience. His LG has been on point. Some of his attacks have been good, but also many very reckless attacks. Attacks that are so low percentage that you really shouldn't make them. Unless you're trading like you are now and you really have to. But early in the game, you need to be more patient, more careful. Okay, so Dirtbox needs to win the next 3 straight if he wants to win this grudge match. Let's see, well, okay, at least he got the start. Now he got pretty much the perfect start. It doesn't get any better than this. And he capitalizes. Gets the frag. And there you saw what I told you about Lame earlier. People expect him to just sit there, and boom, he comes straight out and surprised Dirtbox there. Now Dirtbox is weak, has to fall back. Didn't even dare to go to the GL HP telly. So now he's pretty weak, and let's see if Dirtbox has learned anything from the previous rounds. A bit of patience, but ate that nade quite heavily actually. Lost a lot of his red, over 70. On frag game. Okay, now Dirtbox heard that Lame is at yellow. He wasn't quite sure, he was being cautious, and that's good. Because Lame really could have again pulled off a surprise attack through high telly. Okay. A bit of damage there, but nothing too dangerous for Lame. He still has the HP. He has only 1 rocket there. And now it's 0 rockets. He has the LG though, and a lot of cells, so that's not a problem. Dirtbox, on the other hand, has to be very careful with his considerably smaller stack. And now, again, he has to be careful with the attack coming from high tally. Now he heard that he's yellow. Just useless attack, so like what, you don't really have to attack, you're just taking a huge risk there to gain almost nothing. Because Lame had all the armors to fall back to. Dirtbox is leading, he doesn't have to attack. Nice attack by Lame, holy crap. That was ballsy. That was ballsy, but that was very, very good. It was a really nice fake drop by Dirtbox first, but then... And he dealt a lot of free damage towards Lame, but then Lame knew that he returned that damage and then attacking with very, very low HP. Very ballsy, but the reward was there. Okay, good for Dirtbox to get that red. Now he has a chance. He needs to take a breather and gather himself a bit. Again, that attack through the telly with 140 ping. Ooh, that looks always so scary. Nice. Nice. That's very good. Can he make it to red? That is amazing. With 140 ping, that rocket is not easy. It's not trivial with any ping coming in with a rocket jump like that. Damn, I'm impressed by that one. And hitting the rocket. Hitting the rocket as well. Now just take it easy, take it easy. Why? Or don't take it easy. Go in when Lame is just sitting there with full red. That is just so hopeless and useless. Dealing a lot of damage, but he's not considering the fact that Lame is on the armor side. Can always get the new armor. Okay, nice rockets now. At least he will get the red. But again, Lame will get the yellow. And we are back to square one. Okay, he flooded Lame out before he got the red. Bought himself a bit of time there. He could have gone now for the red. Opts to wait for the yellow instead. Might want to go for the HP, yeah. But at least now there are no armor, so if he deals a bit of damage, then could have attacked. Lame knows his timings better though. Knew that he heard Dirtbox enough to make that attack worthwhile before the yellow spawned. Unless Dirtbox manages to turn things around pretty quickly, then Lordlame has really shown us that he is the better DM4 player at the moment. At least in my eyes. No question about it, actually. You don't win DM4s against lame being impatient like Dirtbox has been here. Being impatient and also just taking fights that are very unlikely to end up in your favor. But that was a nice LG frag. Now it's 6 frags. 5? Okay, 5 frags, 2 minutes. Last time we had 10 frags in... No, 5 frags, 2 minutes, yes. Last time it was 10 frags, 2 minutes. Now it's a lot more likely to succeed. You're not in a huge hurry. Nice. Very nice. Now it looks good. This LG, Dirtbox's LG looks very solid. Nice attacks towards Mega, and he should have the Mega timing. He just needs to go in now. A bit too late. But still he wins the fight. Damn. That red spawn hurts though. He still has a minute. He has played well so far during this comeback. Just to find a way to get that one more frag. He has the minute to work with. He knows that lame rocket jumped up. Yep. But he also knows that he doesn't have too many rockets. Okay, that's good. Now Dirtbox has something to work with. No rockets though. Nice LG. Oh dear! 6 HP, that is unbelievable. He still can do it though. Lame heard it. Well played by Lame. Well played by Dirtbox there in the end. He was starting to wake up. It's that one frag desperately. Good try, good effort. Damn, that was close as well. Just like the first game. GG's. Got exciting there for a while. Oh, hello Lapio, what's up? Yeah, DM4 hasn't changed all that much over the years. That is very true. I'm just trying to think if there has been almost like anything new over the last 20 years. Perhaps the fake sounds that you can make at yellow that you saw Dirtbox make, that is something that wasn't done 20 years ago at least. I don't remember when the trick came about, but that is something new. What else could there be? I can't really come up with anything else at the moment. Of course, LG is much stronger than it used to be, so Yeah, the walk drop is ancient for sure. If you mean from yellow telly to SSG, not from yellow telly to red. The rocket jump from red to yellow towards yellow exit is quite old as well. Silent mega pickup. What do you mean, Baresi? Picking it up together with the, or just after the rocket pickup so that it masks the mega sound? Or is there something that I don't know about? Ah, well, that is pretty old as well. That is, it is really old. Yeah. What else could there be? Discharges are ancient as well. I remember Yatsoman of Cute using discharges a lot in the lava. I would say that the better LGs, due to better connections and hardware and new clients, makes the biggest difference by far. Facing players with 35 to 40% LG is is the biggest difference. Because back in the day you could move around a lot more freely, not worry about LG all that much. Nowadays you really have to pay attention. It's so easy to die against LG. Rocket jump from green teleport top exit towards yellow. Also, well, I don't know the exact way BBS does it, but ancient stuff. Yeah, I think DM4 one-on-one gameplay is quite stale and has been that way for over a decade. Yeah, well, of course, you're not going to see every trick in every game. For example, you didn't see a single discharge in that DM4 or even an attempt on a discharge. But that is just the nature of the game. You you can't fit every trick in the book in every 10-minute game or even in a best of 5 series. And different players have different tricks up their sleeve. Not everyone knows every trick, and not, or even if they do know the tricks, they don't feel comfortable using them. But yeah, it's interesting to hear from someone who hasn't been very active lately, like you, Lapio. And because my memories are kind of mixed with everything that has been happening over the years. So it's almost impossible for me to somehow switch everything else off, but just to remember what the game was like 20 years ago. Because I have been around for the whole time, or not from the very, very beginning, but for most of the way I have been active. So it's difficult, or at least for me, impossible to remember when certain tricks or strategies or tactics came about. And when I said stronger LG than what it used to be, even that happened already. I would say around 2003, 4, people started hitting very, very hard LG. But before that, not that much. Come on, where are Locktar and reload? Let's see their comments, all the not so much trash talking, unfortunately. Lordlame is saying that LG is shocking. I was hitting 30 plus. Well, I wonder where that happened, because here I can see 24.8% in the previous one, 24.8 as well, and in the one before that it was exactly 20%. Marcus Dirtbox trying to come back with our record is 8 to 3 low ping, 1 to 3 high ping. Well done. He shouldn't be salty now. I mean, Lordlame just hasn't or wasn't very active, let's say, or hadn't been playing that much in 2017 when Dirtbox played against Lame at Q8 Slan. So it's just not a fair comparison to think of some kind of ancient games. Lordlame's game has improved a lot since then. My wife is ironing your t-shirt. Lordlame's bitch. Good games. Indeed, good games. Looked pretty one-sided there for a while after the first map, when Lame won the second map 23 to 6, and then was already looked like he was going to run away with the third map. But then Dirtbox really had his chance with the comeback. That one red spawn perhaps saved Lame there. I'm not saying that he would have necessarily lost, but at least it would have given Dirtbox a good chance to make that comeback happen when it was 9 to 8 in favor of Lame. And Lame got that red spawn, although red wasn't even up at that time, I think, but he got the yellow. And Dirtbox had wasted, or not wasted, but used his stack to get the previous frag, so it was almost impossible to make an attack happen right away. And only a minute to work with. Not an easy task. knowing that Lame has been practicing those CS skills quite a bit. Good stuff. Now, reload versus Loctar in 8 minutes, as far as I know. I would just love to find the server. Ah, okay. Well, I hope it's not a long review or interview, sorry. We want to see Quake. After like 10 years lapse, I don't know, do you remember Circle? He used to play in Slackers, at least, and in some other clan before that with Dark Lord. So he made a comeback. He played actually one of the draft tournaments with us maybe 2 years ago. Who else? Interceptor made kind of a comeback. Riker as well. Griffin. Although Griffin probably didn't have a 10-year break, but he did have a long break. Who else? Bix had quite a long break as well and made a comeback. Sphere as well. He's not around anymore though, but he played for perhaps a year very actively after his comeback. Whom else? It, I don't remember how long their break was, but Looney and Poku actually made comebacks as well. They played in Fraggers United for some time in the European Quake League. But now I haven't seen them in years again. I don't know what they are up to. Could try to ask the Fraggers United guys. Maybe Ansa could know, for example. Then who else? There have been some comebacks, yeah. And some of them have been very interesting as well because or it's actually almost always interesting to see how it works because for some people it seems to be like riding a bike that it just looks like they never missed a beat and everything just works out for them. And then sometimes you have these players who come back after a long break and you can tell that the game is not anymore perhaps what it used to be, and or they are just not so good players anymore. Perhaps they have not played anything in the meanwhile, and they just never get any good anymore, even if they have been very good in the past. Yeah, I would say that mostly it does take a long time, but somehow miraculously for some people, it just doesn't. I don't know how it works. Ah, Rock as well. I guess you remember Rock. He had a long break and he made a comeback as well. I'm not sure if quite 10 years, but anyway, quite a long break. And he did really well as well after his break. He's one of those guys who seem to get it all back very, very easily. Rock is actually one of the few players who use this trick in game, jumping from this very floor in DM3 straight to the low bridge. So not going through this window sill here, but just jumping straight from here, like this. Quite annoying in game, in my opinion. Not super difficult, but still, it's so easy to hit the window sill there that I just prefer using it instead. Always looked so smooth when he did it. Did Dahmer have a break? I mean, he has been so on and off all these years. He used to be somewhat active, but or somewhat very active, but then for the last 5 years at least, I think he has been playing like a game a month or once a month. No, he wasn't. Okay, I just don't remember when he has been around and when he hasn't, because for me it just feels like he has been around, like kind of always, but at the same time not being super active. But yeah, it's hard to keep track of these things, especially when you don't try to. All right, Loctar is on a server. Let's see. $155 ping. I think they are playing in India. Alright, someone's nickname is... the spectator is nicknamed D&D versus 40k. So, chat, you can vote which one is better. If you don't know what D&D and 40k are, then shame on you. But shame on me as well. I haven't actually I haven't actually played either of them. I know them both, but just have never played. Yeah, if I had to choose, well, same bad ping as 20 years ago. I don't even remember Loctar having a bad ping. I only remember the Interceptor and Griffin playing with modem forever. We can ask Loctar. Yeah, I really don't have fancy animations here in my stream. Production values are not very high. No, Lapsa Z is from the legendary Finnish clan Z. L or Lapio for you. Yeah, Quakeworld really is 90% pre-wars, 10% playing. That's the unfortunate truth. Yeah, some people are just once a gamer, always a gamer. I remember Deddy, the DM4 master. Did he ever play much 4 and 4? Wasn't he like very much concentrated on just playing DM4? Right, reload versus Loctar. This should be interesting. Although I'm afraid that Loctar isn't in a very great Quakeworld shape at the moment. He hasn't been as active as he used to be. And he didn't do all that great in the QuakeCon at home tournament a couple of weeks ago. Reload looks smooth. And if you didn't know, Reload was already around during the times of TGI well over 20 years ago. True Gamers Invitational, a legendary Quakeworld LAN, an international LAN at that. There weren't many very back then. And he didn't lose a single DM2 in the one-on-one tournament there. So, ever since he has had this almost surreal reputation, because no one outside of the Australian, New Zealand region didn't get to play against him for like 20 years. And everyone just remembered his performance, not losing a single DM2. So, Challenge TV is always full of these Australian demos playing against the local players, always destroying everyone. So he built this crazy reputation, and especially the Australians were hyping him as the best player ever. So, we'll see how Loctar fares against him in probably his best map. I was just spectating Reload's warm-up games against Dirtbox earlier, and I think his aim looks even twitchier than mine. I think he has a very high sensitivity, and my game always looks quite well, twitchy, I guess is the word, the opposite of smooth. Yet somehow quite effective. Diabolical. When I tried it the last time, it felt way too Quake 3 like, Quake Live like. Felt like yet another Quake Live clone, almost. I'm sure there are differences, but still, it felt all too familiar to me. And I really don't like Quake Live. I like watching it, but playing, no thanks. With even more useless rockets than in Quake Live, well, that's quite bad then. And Reflex, I have played Reflex just a bit, not much though. Some of the Reflex maps without textures give me motion sickness, so it's not very pleasant to play it. I'm sure I would get rid of it if I just played it more, but with the huge Reflex scene of 8 players, I didn't feel the need. Yeah, I think DM2 has probably developed a lot more than DM4. Even in 1-on-1. In 4-on-4, for sure. Alright, here we go. Reload versus Loctar. Let's see. Interesting spawns. Very interesting spawns. Loctar didn't dare to go for it. Loctar's reload spawning. Spawning Telly, Loctar spawning NG. Loctar didn't trust his speed there. Alright, reload with 2 mega healths. But nice defensive rockets from Loctar. Very good. Now he has to be careful with the spam. Let's see. Yeah, reload lost both the mega healths already. So that evens things out quite a bit. Mega healths up. Let's see reload. Did you see reload shooting there with SG? I thought he was just fooling around with Loctar, but he actually didn't have a single rocket. He was there without rockets. Loctar would have gotten to frag had he dared to attack, but of course Loctar had no idea that he actually didn't have a single rocket. That's unbelievable. Yeah, reload is lagging a bit. 6 packet loss. That's not good. Okay. Locktar's time to attack. There would have been a perfect opportunity for a bit of faking there in path when Loctar attacked, then fell back. He could have stayed next to the low lift there. Wow, 4-0. 2 of them straight spawn frags though, and more coming. That's brutal. That is really brutal. Might be even one more here. Loctar not giving it away. 7-0. Nice rockets. Now Loctar. An attack would be in order. But still, of course, 7 minutes to go. But 7 frags. That is a lot in DM2. Again, now Loctar has a slight advantage in stack. What a strange spot for Loctar to be in. I would always stay next to the high telly there. That's a horrible spot for Loctar to be in. 7 frags behind. You need that opening and you need those good spawns follow. And the problem for Loctar here is that when you are so far behind, you need to start taking risks. And well, so far he's not taking them, but you're not going to get the frag otherwise. You need to commit at some point. Probably that time is now. Yep. Trading damage a lot there, but just... it's not enough. You need the frag. Okay, now it could be... nope. I think Reload survived with 5 HP. He got 2 times 25 there and ended up with 55, so... he probably had 5 HP. Loctar with 0 rockets though. And also not in position to attack at all. Well, luckily it's best of 5, so no panic yet for Loctar. That was kind of a good attack, but then Loctar just decided not to follow through and just fell back to Red Mega. He needs to take those fights. No one has died in over 2 minutes. Yeah, over 2 minutes. Over 3 minutes, actually. Unless Loctar is counting on getting 6 spawn frags after his initial frag. Nice. Is he slow spawning? No, he's not. That is always the difficulty in DM2. One-on-one. Okay, some spawn frags. 73. Not bad, not bad. Loctar, just get the frag, holy shit. You know that you have the better stack. You need to get those frags. That was strange. Loctar knows that every frag in DM2 is a fight. Reload missing the jump. No, that has to be, yes. Nice rocket jumps, just not fast enough. Ah, that looked good for a while. There was a potential spawn frag, but not easy to get by any means. Okay, reload. Will he just sit at Red Mega? No, he won't. Defending low rocket instead, and even attacking now. Wow! Getting the squish. That's great play there. A failed rocket jump. Didn't he see Loctar? That's interesting. At least on my screen, Loctar was perfectly visible under it. And again, although it would have been unlikely to win this for Loctar, still he ran away. 8-3, a minute to go. 8-4, sorry. A minute to go. Why wouldn't he just follow through with that fight? It's not like it matters if you lose 8-4 or 10-4 or 12-4. A loss is a loss. You just need to at least try. Loctar just chilling. And, well, gets a frag. Alright, 8-3, 8-5. What am I saying? Why is 8-3 all the time? 8-5. Let's see, items. Reload got 16 reds for Loctar's 19. Vegas split 8-9. Both 7 yellows. Reload dealt a bit more damage. Spawns were favoring reload a bit. Ping difference is 3, 5. Not much there. Loctar, what are you doing? You can't go there. What a strange move from Loctar. He must have heard the spawn at quad low. And attacking against 2 mega healths? What? Okay. Nice rocket jump. That was beautiful. Such a beautiful rocket jump, really. First reload at Telly. Well played by reload, not going for the low rocket. Nice, nice. That was a beautiful trap by Loctar. Amazing. Hugging that left wall, knowing that reload wouldn't see him, knowing that he had the stack. Reload surviving with 8 HP after the rocket jump. That was really well played by Loctar. Both of those frags, the one with the rocket jump, as well as the wall hug there at low. Hearing, or even before he heard the rocket jump up, I think Loctar knew that, okay, now that is a possibility that he might rocket jump up and come back to low. Very well played. Nice rockets, just now follow through. You take the first fight in the game against 2 mega healths, and then when you hit 2 initial rockets you fall back. What? I'm puzzled. Very interesting decision making. And I don't know if I can call that frag lucky, but I think I still would. That was such a strange and rare frag in the end too. Just randomly flooding path and getting a frag for it. Now it could be anyone's frag. Holy shit. Loctar had the rocket to jump up. I thought that he might have run out of rockets there. Reload being really brave with that attack, but then ending up in a very precarious situation. And now Loctar did run out of rockets. "67 HP. And he found a rocket pack. This could change everything. This one rocket pack. Oh, just Loctar should have played it better with the rocket pack, because I'm so sure Reload had no idea that there was a pack. He could have baited Reload so hard with that pack. Just the place where Loctar decided to take the fight was horrible. Would have been almost a certain frag for Loctar had he stayed here, exactly where he is now. Here. Baited Reload here. And now a spawn frag. And another one. This looks bad. And one more. That is brutal. That hurts, really. And even earlier, if you remember where that pack was left that Loctar found, that attack by Loctar, just like Dirtbox in the game against Lame, Loctar needs to chill out a bit more. Can't give those fights against Reload. Nice direct. Now could be a frag. Oh, Mr. Rocket. Now a bait there would have been perfect again. Of course, in DM2 it's difficult to tell when to do it. And Reload, I guess, I don't know if he knew or guessed that Loctar doesn't have too many rockets left, or did he think that Loctar would be so low that he wouldn't attack? Anyway, interesting. I don't like to stay at the high rocket there either, because it's... You know how Quakeworld rockets work or don't work in stairs. So shooting from high rocket towards quad low is quite difficult. I prefer staying on the quad side. A lot easier to hit the rockets from there. Ouch. 12-3. He's still staying here. And I think Loctar doesn't even realize it. Okay, it could be a frag for Loctar, yeah. Okay, a spawn frag. Another one? Yeah. would have taken a crazy string of spawn frags there for Loctar to be able to make a comeback. Just like someone said, UL versus Repi. Nice quick rocket jumps by Reload there. Loctar actually saw him. Much more likely in 1-on-1 to spot someone out there than in 4-on-4. In 4-on-4 you quite often just go towards high rocket, so you don't see an enemy hiding in that corner. Whereas in 1-on-1, most often you don't have any business going to high rockets, so you're much more likely to spot the enemy. Nice rocket jump attack by Reload, but Loctar prevailed barely. Alright, 2-0 for Loctar. This really doesn't look good for... sorry, for Reload. This doesn't look good for Loctar. Right, third map. Let's see, Reload has gotten both megas, both games so far. And seems like he will get it again. And Reload will get this frag, I think, I'm afraid. Yeah, way too easy. And one more here. Oh dear, Loctar. This looks bad. Use the SSG at least. Okay. Not a very good start. Anyway, I don't even like Locktar's starts here. How he goes from NG to red box. That is a strange move in my opinion. When you don't have a weapon, you know that you are basically giving away both of the mega healths. Okay, good initial rocket. Can he capitalize? Yes, he can. That was a good fight by Loctar. Yeah, Reload probably knew the red timing there. Well played by Loctar to survive there. Got stuck in the corner in a horrible way. Ah, Reload didn't take the bait. Mega is not up yet. Reload gets mega health. Loctar will get the other one. Okay, nice. Now Loctar is actually taking those fights. He has to. he go for the Mega? Clever move by Reload. Nice nade. Forced Reload to go through. Still Loctar is a bit behind. Stack Mega health. Where is Reload hiding? Ah, he went back to red Mega. Nice rocket. Oh, I think Reload was a bit lucky there not to fall in lava. Both Megas go Reload's way. But still, it's a 2-frag game, so Loctar can still do it. Ouch, that... Okay, Reload didn't attack, so bad. 1 HP. Unbelievable. Loctar hit the SG, 2 HP. He missed, what, 5, 6 shotguns there? Ouch. That would have been a possibly game-changing frag. Both of those, actually. Had Loctar survived the first fight, it would be 3-2 instead of 5-1. Nice. Nice. That's good. And yet another frag with no spawn frags for Loctar. He really hasn't been very lucky with the spawns. Of course, you can't count on spawns only, but a spawn frag here and there would be nice. Now again, not bad. Nice rockets. Yeah, at least... Okay, now he got the spawn. Spawn frag? Yep. Alright, 5-5. Here we go. And again. This is crazy. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. That fight that started it all at NG was crazy. Loctar was so losing it, but then he managed to trade it. And after the trade, he spawns at NG just before Reload did. Gets the pack, gets 3 spawn frags. Yeah, 3 spawn frags there. And then follows through, jumping to low even. With absolutely nothing. And now he's leading. I don't quite understand why Loctar is giving Reload this fight here. Just hide. Yeah, it is DM2 best of 5. Now Loctar really needs to hide. He doesn't have to hide indefinitely, but yeah, okay. Now he can start taking those fights when he has the stack. Whoa! Reload swimming a bit. Nice, Nate. That saved Locktar's ass there, I think. Reload avoiding all the spam so well. And Locktar fails to get the red. Again, a nade saved him. That is quite crazy. LOL! He has 0 rockets left. Reload has 0 rockets. They have no rockets at all. That was such a clever move by Loctar as well. He knew that he was fucked. And yet he survived. Reload in lava for the 3rd time. Now within the last 2 minutes. Now Loctar, just stabilize. Stabilize a bit. Don't lose the fight. You're losing the fight. Holy shit. And there we go. 30 seconds. Oh, no way. No way. It just didn't make it a tie. He doesn't need to take this fight. Really doesn't have to. Not with that stack. Now just stabilize. Take the reds. Take the mega. Okay. Now could be even time to attack with this stack. Well, not anymore. That really should have been. LOL! What a fight! Unbelievable scenes. Loctar, don't fuck it up now. Please, give us one more map. Still, even with reload with both of the mega healths. Well, sure, Loctar won the fight. Good for him. But he really shouldn't give these fights in the first place. He's leading. Just don't risk it, please. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that is much better. Take the fight in a place where you have the positional advantage. Peeking from the high telly is such an exposed position. You're bound to eat those spam rockets. And you can get stuck at mid so easily. And still, why are you even risking going for this mega? 1 minute to go. It might feel like, sure, okay, I'm winning this. But it's still a 3-frag game. And 1 minute to go. You can easily lose DM2 within that time. But now, imagine, let's assume that Loctar wins this map. Imagine if Loctar wins the whole series, wins the next 2 maps. That would be just unreal. He lost what was a serious defining fight 30 seconds before the end of the 3rd map. and manages to somehow make it a tie and win the map. Wow. What a roller coaster for sure. Unbelievable stuff. At least one more we get. Reload is not unbeatable in DM2. Okay, Loctar at least gets a rocket, perhaps even a mega. Yep. And Reload, eating quite a bit of nades. What? Loctar. Well. Nice. I just don't understand why you would. Nice. That was assertive. Now that is too ballsy. Not if you get the frag though. Just go for the stack sometime, please. But who am I to criticize Loctar's style? Once a Loctar, always a Loctar, I guess. That easily could have been Loctar's frag there. And there, 27 HP. Reload is so lucky to be alive. Not lucky enough. Get the frag. No, he ran out of rockets. 17 HP. That is. This game just keeps on giving. He misses that single rocket that he had. I think he dealt a bit of damage, but nearly not enough. And what was that nade? Reload survives with 60 HP just because Loctar decides to use grenade. He could have just shot in the floor and it would have been a trade. What's up with the nade? Wow. That last rocket by Reload was very crucial there. And Reload keeps missing those rocket jumps. Beautiful timing by Reload with those rockets. Holy shit, how did he avoid all the spam rockets? That is unbelievable. Now that's an interesting and very questionable attack by Reload. Very, very strange. Overextending a lot. He absolutely knew the stack Loctar had. He heard the red pickup. Reload definitely knew his own stack. Now this has become a brawl. Okay, very nice attack by Loctar, but I still don't agree with it. After 3 rocket jumps, Loctar's stack was so low that at that time Loctar should have realized that, okay, I'm actually facing pretty much full yellow, or not pretty much, full yellow, and that's it, full stop. And in addition, full HP. So he had actually quite a big disadvantage when it comes to stacks. But managed to win the fight. Good for him. Again, Loctar doing Loctar things. It's just puzzling to me that he's taking these fights now that he's leading. But then in the first map when he was trailing by quite a big margin and he really needed those fights, he wouldn't take them. There Loctar losing a crucial fight and dying again. Oh, what a strange decision by Reload. Did you see? He had quite a good stack still, especially against the 0-100 spawn. Next to he was there, next to the red box entrance. And right after this frag, he decides to fall down to red box instead of checking for the 2 possible spawns that he could handle from that position. A very questionable move again, in my opinion. Especially because Loctar spawned at low. It would have been Reload's frag, most probably. Loctar is so happy to have gotten that yellow, or gotten through the telly and yellow as well, and now he was able to prevent the red from Reload, and he knows that Reload has to go to telly. Yep. And this is Locktar's chance now. The sound! The sound failed him there a bit. Okay, Reload doesn't have HP to make the rocket jump anymore. Wow, the timing. The fact that Reload wasn't far enough towards slow rocket is interesting to me. And these fights are fights that Loctar really shouldn't give Reload. Really. I just don't get it. Why? Why do you give those fights? Okay, now, again, can you see he got the pack? Now would be his time to make that surprise attack, if Reload doesn't realize that he has rocket. Okay, he got through again. Reload extremely weak, but so is Loctar. And Reload knowing the timings that he had all the time in the world to make it to Red Mega before Loctar could do anything about it. Just no. The idea wasn't horrible by Loctar, but he was just like a second too late. He really should have realized that, okay, I want to do this, but I'm just a bit too late. I can't afford going there. But he goes anyway. Doesn't have time to position himself on top of the stairs under quad. And boom, there he is. From that position, he really has to hit that direct hit. Otherwise, he's pretty much dead. Now that was well fought by Loctar. He ate the initial damage. Ooh, that last rocket that Loctar hit was so crucial that he traded the frag. It could have been really, really bad for Loctar otherwise. And this still can be 1 minute. Now Reload is, in my opinion, doing what he has to. He's being aggressive because he knows that he has to get the frag. He has 45 seconds to get 2 frags. Nice spam rockets by Loctar. Really good spam there. Let's see what Loctar did. Ah, he went there. Okay. Well, that's the M2 for you. Nice. For one solid defensive rockets by Loctar. He has missed quite a few of those in this series. So now he's warming up. And we didn't get only one more, but we make it all the way. 5 maps. Crazy games for sure. Loctar really not giving up easily. Nor is Reload, of course. Let's see if it's yet another double mega. An interesting spawn again. Now Loctar decides to go. Oh, oh, and Loctar must have heard that ball. He must know that Reload doesn't have a rocket, but he couldn't do much about it because Loctar himself didn't have any armor, any stack to work with. Nice. That's a good start for the fight. Now just win it. Nope. Oh, Loctar missing the rockets. Missing the crucial rockets. No way. Damn, Loctar. That's not how you do it. Reload has an interesting way of leaving those rocket packs lying around. Now again, if Loctar hadn't shot there, maybe Reload would have thought that Loctar didn't have a rocket there. Would have given Loctar a decent chance to get a frag. Yeah, the 150 ping for sure didn't help with those initial rockets Loctar missed there at Dirbox, but nice nades. Loctar must know that he heard Reload. Just no way to get there fast enough. And Loctar knows that Reload is so weak, and he faced a rocket jump. Ugh. That is painful. Painful to watch. Reload had one rocket as well. Had Loctar not missed the rocket jump, he would have forced the fight. Who knows what would have happened. Nice rocket by Loctar there, but doesn't help anything. Reload still without Mega. And Loctar with double. Now it's your time. And Reload made it out. Okay, that has to be a frag. And should be another one. Yep. Nice! Wow, that was impressive. And that is exactly what Loctar needed. Now it's a game again. Instead of 5 frag, it's 2. And Loctar should know this. He knows that I need that 1 frag. I desperately need that 1 frag, and then it's anyone's game. He might get a spawn frag right away. Loctar has everything he needs. The only thing missing for Loctar is a fight now. A fight where he is not eating the first rocket. Is Loctar waiting for the nails? Yep. He's getting the nails. Now he has the full 200. Makes it easier to attack Red Mega. Yep, and he knows it. Oh, the timing! Damn. Timing was unbelievable, I would say. Reload didn't have really a motive to get out from Red Mega, and yet he does at the worst possible moment for Loctar. And Loctar has to wait for the Mega. Yeah, he does, and that's really good for Loctar, because Reload is here waiting. But this is fine for Loctar as well. He will get the new red. Just, yeah, Reload missing the rocket jump. That might be actually crucial for him now. Now the winner of this fight might reap the benefits. But there is no winner. There are only losers. And Loctar with 1 rocket. What will he do? Will he risk the... Yeah, no. I think he should have rocket jumped from quad low to high. Ouch. No, that's painful. That's really, really painful for Loctar. He should rocket jump up right away now. Through the ceiling. Or win the fight? What the fuck? That's unreal. There's no way he should win that fight. That is just... That should never happen. Loctar probably knows that he wants to take this fight. Yeah. He's... well, 2 minutes 30 seconds. He's playing the long game. Not a horrible decision, by any means. But an interesting one. Okay, double Mega again for Loctar. 2 minutes. Can he win the fight? Yeah. Okay. You have to go. Loctar, you have to go. Yep. Ooh, that was close. With 38 HP, you still could make the rocket jump. Using the lava crates there at Red Mega. That missed first rocket. That was everything. And rockets just keep on missing. Reload getting a mega health. Not good for Loctar. Now he's in a bit of a hurry. He knows that he needs to wait for this mega. Okay, he got it. 45 seconds. He needs to find that fight, and that will be difficult. That will be a pain in the ass to find it. Missed that rocket as well. 30 seconds. Oh, that one rocket could have made reload fall in lava. $15. Whoa! No way! Loctar, damn! He missed the rocket. 78, 79 HP. No rockets. That's it, GG. One frag. One frag. Crazy scenes there at low rocket. Well played both. Well deserved victory for sure. But it was close. Very close. We had this last decider, 1 frag game, the first map, 3 frag game where Reload got quite a few spawn frags. The second map was a wash, and the third map unbelievably close overtime, and also the fourth map, just pure chaos. I don't agree with most things that Loctar does, but he still makes it work. Wasn't quite enough today. Well played. Well played both. But yeah, I think that's it for me today. I need to do some other things. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Was exciting. Like, only the second map was perhaps not so boring, but more one-sided, but the rest, they were good. Could I beat these guys? Could, sure. Would I? DM2 is very difficult to predict, so I can't say for sure that I would. The last time I played Loctar in an official DM2 was actually, I think, years and years ago in a honey mode tournament, and that I did win, but I think it was DM2 decider actually. I lost DM4 as far as I remember. Then I won some, perhaps Etienne. I'm not sure which one I won, but then it was DM2 decider, and it took forever. If you're familiar with honey mode, and if you're familiar with DM2, you know that it can take a long time, and it sure did. It took forever. And it was funny because the winner of the tournament got a new graphics card, so there was actually kind of money on the line. I was a student at the time, so I really could use the graphics card back then. So it was an interesting game for sure. But yeah, that's it for me today. Maybe I will stream some games sometime somewhere. I don't still like my connection for streaming, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.